Welcome back, you all. We are here for another week of my Ichi the Witch read through. Last week, we read through chapter 6, where Ichi was able to prove himself to the Witch Association, joining them, as well as being assigned his first mission to take out the Hisame Majik. So, I'm not going to keep you any longer. We're going to get right into it. Ichi the First Witch, Seventh Hunt, the Hisame Majik Part 1. Alright, this is going to be good. The story so far. Thanks to quick thinking from Discaris, the great, most perfect witch ever, the pharaoh idiot, Ichi, successfully caught the Raiko Majik in Azuri. Then, despite some childishness at the association, somehow, the pharaoh idiot child was officially accepted as a witch. And so, an anti-human hater magic squad was promptly formed under the leadership of none other than the great Discaris. Now, Team Discaris sets out on its first mission, hunting the Hisame Majik. All right, I like this. I like this little recap written here by Discaris. I like her little drawing. It looks like it's in her you can see how it's in her interpretation of how the events went around. I like how when she's like talking about the childishness at the association, she's like sitting back relaxing with some tea time. I mean, it's pretty accurate so far, but it could be. Yeah, she probably could have included how Ichi was able to detect the witches who were reviewing him whenever they were grading him in his magic ability. Hello, my name is Kamugi. I'm a witch cadet with the Witches Association and a member of the Witches Research Club. Yes, I'm just a research student, but munch, munch, crunch. Excuse me, miss. On page here, after the recap, we are introduced to Kamugi, Ichi, and Discaris relaxing or kind of sitting in what seems to be a wagon. Ichi is, kind of whittling away with it, filling away with his knife. It looks like he is sharpening it, kind of bored, passing the time. Discaris is snacking, and Kamugi looks like she's trying to hold it all together. But there at the end, Discaris tries to get her attention. She looks kind of shocked. Oh no, it's not Discaris. It's Aurora. Aurora. Yeah, we see that on page 4. Aurora is the one who's tapping her on the shoulder. He leans over and says, "Want to be friends?" Fugi's like, "Why am I even here?" And then the next panel it just kind of shows, I guess, Kamugi's belongings. So it says, "Witch Cadet Kamugi's personal belongings." So Kamugi has, what is it? It's a report notebook, plenty of room to write. Their wand, which is a pin sharp shaped. Yeah, okay. Their wand is pin shaped. This was this. Mental readiness, not even close, so she's not even checked in. Magic pouch, a handy item that with a bit of magic can store bigger things than you think. They have a backpack, goes everywhere with her. Research club hat, has a built-in visor. Okay, that's cool. And a coat, sturdy and durable. So yeah, this is her natural protection. They are here. So the top of the panel here is like they have a little map. So I guess this is showing where they are at and where they're going. So they are here in between Mountainside Village and the destination Thanzawood. So currently traveling via magic powered wagon. How long until we're there? I believe it should take half an hour or so. Ugh. This place is so far out in the sticks, it doesn't even have a mirror for Mirage Passage. How Mirage Passage works. If the mirrors on both ends are registered, you can pass between them. If one or both mirrors aren't registered, you can't. I'm sorry, even the closest registered mirror was almost 20 miles away. It would have been way faster if we could have flown, but no. We're stuck with baggage that doesn't even know how to use a levitation spell. I'm so sorry. Nah, I'm not talking about you, Mugi. Oh dang, they're talking about Ichi right now. Okay, so the Mirage passage is kind of like the mirror fruit in One Piece. That's pretty cool. That's how I'm remembering it right now. I like that. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. From page 6. Speaking directly to Master Discaris is so nerve-wracking. I mean, yeah, you. Huh? Okay, so Discaris is talking about Ichi here. He don't know how to use he doesn't know how to use the spell. I mean, couldn't she cast it for him, or does he have to be the one who casts it always? Why am I even here? I've almost no aptitude for offensive magic. My specialty is boring workday magic. There's a reason I picked a club where I could spend all day researching at a desk so I don't have to go out and fight. But now I'm in an anti-human hater magic squad. Even among magics, the human haters are notorious for being the most deadly. There's no way I can hack it in a violent, bloodthirsty battle squad. I'm too scared. But what terrifies me most of all? Yeah, okay, so as Kamugi's kind of going through this spiel here of the anti-human magics, he's imagining a witch fighting this horrendous monster with 4 eyes and looks like a daemon straight from a isekai anime. Page 7. What's that bag? Eep. Practicing your bird calls? Puffball Warbler, maybe? The young man who acquired the Aurora magic. Master Ichi. Ah, so she's scared of Ichi because he has the Aurora magic. That's interesting. I wonder why she'd be scared of him. Well, probably because he has a lot of power and he is an anomaly, so it kind of makes sense, really, though. He's very likely the first male witch in the whole world. Something so rare it's never been seen before. He's a man, but can use magic. Just that alone is so out there, it's disturbing. But what scares me more is what he does. And is she really scared of that guy right here? He doesn't hesitate to pick fights with a legendary magic. He even shoulder throws it. I have no idea what goes through his mind. I really wish I didn't have to deal with him. Oh, this one? It's a magic item with a spatial spell on it. You can put a lot more things in it than it looks. You could put anything in it, even though it's this tiny. Things like books and cups and such, yes. It'll hold different size things depending on how much magic power you pour into it. It's great for long trips. I wouldn't have to make a ton of trips carrying my prey off the mountain. This is so handy. Yeah, you wouldn't. Terrifying. All right, so Kamugi presents him with the magic pouch. Ichi with the magic pouch here. He seems highly fascinated by this magic item. Then again, this is his first experience with magic and witches and all these magic technology. He probably would be putting these magic items to good use. He would be hunting all day if he could carry them in that pouch. He'd probably never stop. And then what if it preserves the items? Because he could just keep hunting nonstop and then have everything he needs and comes back and it'd be in pristine shape. He'd be happy with that one. Water spring forth potata. Here. Water came out of your pen. Is it drinkable? Yes, it is. It's good. He really isn't at all familiar with magic. Wow. You're amazing. Huh? All right, this is like one of the first compliments that she's getting. She really taking this in right here. You can do all kinds of magic, and you teach me new things too. No, I'm not at all. That was a beginner spell. Any cadet learns, and it's the magic item that's amazing, not me. Compared to everyone else, no, you couldn't, Komugi. Yes, you wouldn't be suited for it. Yes, it's all right. You don't have to do a thing. Yeah, you're so useless. Ah, man, I guess this right here is her family putting her down. I had a little flashback here. Dang, Komugi, I didn't know you had to go through all that. Her family's putting you down big. There's always a dark, backstory for all the characters that we love. What was it? Ichi's family left him in the middle of a forest. Here, Komugi, she comes from a rich or a well-off family, but because she can't do anything, I suppose, with magic at the level that they want her to, they kind of shunned her. To continue, she goes, I'm really not. It's all I can do to manage the little things. I once heard a story, Ichi says. A blacksmith told it to me. He said, no matter how exquisite the blade, if you don't take care of it properly and use it well, you won't even be able to cut jelly with it. On the other hand, even the poorest swords, well taken care of and given a proper edge, can slice through boulders. Basically, the worth of a tool is in how it's used. I was thirsty. You gave me water. That made me happy. You were nice. I wanted to thank you. That's what I said. Man, Ichi is the dude right here. He knows how to give some words of advice right now, man. He's a cool guy, I tell you. He's a cool guy. Komugi is gonna remember that. He's gonna remember that for real. And the illustrations here they have for the guy trying to cut, he's literally kind of cut jelly, and the guy with the wooden sword is just like, or the poor sword just like through the boulder. We're on page 12 here. What I meant was, you're an amazing person. Man, Ichi got that Riz face on. He gonna get he's trying to Riz up Komugi. No, I'm kidding. Discaris isn't though. She always orders fancy meals and keeps them all to herself. She acts smug about it the whole time too. She's a jerk. You're a jerk too. Right back at you, kid. Ichi looks surprised. What? Nothing. Oh, I guess he isn't as scary as I thought. Maybe. Ah, Komugi's blushing over here. She's big blushing. Man, they hitting it off, man. Thank you very much, Master Ichi. Just call me Ichi. Oh, huh? Oh, okay, Ichi. And I'll call you Komugi. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They becoming friends over there. What? Feeling left out? Want to join them? Aurora's over here poking at Discaris. He's looking a little jealous here in the corner of the wagon, not being able to play along with these two new friends here. Psh, don't even bother. There's nothing more awkward than a boss trying to intrude on the new young kid's gossip session. Discaris crouches down and gets into position and jumps in on the crew. Let me join in. I'm young. I'm a girl. Let's gossip. What was that? Ichi was confused. I heard something. Stands on the edge of the wagon. Huh? Sure, it wasn't just the wind. Did I imagine it? Oof. See something running in the distance here through the forest. There are, oh my goodness, there are these 3 sharks here chasing after this scared little girl. He goes, ah! The sharks are like, umph. Help me, help! Chrissy, run. Mom, Dad, someone will surely come to help. Ah! The witches will come. Help! Lady Witch, please! Oh man. So her parents, as they are freezing, are telling her to run away. And man, this is scary, man. Imagine being a youngin' like that and these 3 ice sharks are trying to eat you. You're just running in the forest. Ichi jumps over the girl, pulling out his knife. You can see Inazari manifesting behind him. He goes, Inazari. and slashes at the sharks, instantly destroying them with the lightning slash. This right, his graphic looks crazy. He's just kind of like he's definitely he looks cool with it. I would like to see this animated. Not gonna lie, I won't do it any justice, but he just slashes with the knife, and the sharks are just instantly obliterated, shocking the girl. She falls backwards, landing in Discaris's feet. Kamugi's like, "Are you okay?" She looks shocked. The girl looks shocked, by the way. She looks at Ichi. "Oh, you came, Lady Witch?" She's confused. "That lady stuff doesn't sound right. I'm a boy after all. Titles aren't my thing, but I'm just a witch. I'm Ichi. This is one weird shark. I thought I got it, but it melted. It looks like I've still got a lot to learn about magic and magics. Teach me more about them, Kamugi." Oh, he says, "I'm Ichi the Witch." Okay, it's a double panel. And then she goes, "Eep. I'll take it all back. He's scary." All right, yeah, man. This guy Ichi right here straight up destroyed these sharks here with the quickness, man. He's cool as heck. He looks badass. This is something right here that's gonna look great when it's animated. So chapter 7 here started with a solid, introductory into more of the magic and magic items. Get to learn more about Kamugi and get a little bit of her backstory on why she's in the position that she's in. And this is an overall pretty solid chapter. We get that information, the exposition, and we immediately jump into a battle, kind of getting an understanding of the severity of the, what is it, Hisame magic. So we know it's a ice shark, but we didn't know how much destruction this magic was causing on the people. As soon as we don't even get to the village itself, we are introduced to a young girl who is running from them, just as the crew is getting cozy and kind of learning about each other and getting adjusted. And we see that the girl's parents, are being frozen right before her eyes as she's told to run. And we see we see her running through the forest down the same road as the witches. And for Ichi to destroy these ice, ice structures with a quickness, it's great. I know it was a good way to introduce a male witch to society. Well, starting off with one person, showing that he is able to save a life, but a lot of them are still a little scared of him. I would like to. Well, I know Kamugi is still scared of him. The girl, the girl, she probably will be happy that she's saved and that somebody will be there to save her parents. I would like to see what the actual ice magic looks like and see what we're dealing with here. But if they're able to freeze people from afar like this, they're going to be pretty strong, or at least interesting at that. And it'll be a cool move set for Ichi to have. Like, imagine him being able to freeze a target and then being able to slash at them with the lightning. Oh, that's going to be great. I'm not going to hold you on any longer with that. This has been the chapter 7 read through and discussion. I'm going to be, next time you'll see me, it'll be chapter 8. So let's get to it, guys. See y'all later.